I did unlock this bow yesterday, or Thursday, whatever day it was. Elemental bow, fire, ice, and what is that? I don't know. Acid, right? Basically did the little string of quests where you gotta clear out this rebel camp, so I finished that yesterday before I moved on with some of the story stuff, so I unlocked that bow. I haven't really used it yet though, because just been using that one bow with that one shot. But yeah, with the sharp shot. So I haven't really found you need to use it yet, but figured I'd get it. Alright, anyway, let's go in here and continue the story.
Well, that's gonna haunt my nightmares.
I gotta talk to all these
Aloy.
people?
You think we can talk?
Yeah, I guess so.
There she is. I hear you found Thebes. How was it?
Maniacs, lava, what's not to like?
I'll remember that next time I go traveling.
At least I got what we needed to trap Hephaestus.
Good thing I got my gear ready then. Oh, before I forget. Here. Something to commemorate our mission. We did good together.
Yeah, we did.
How do you give me?
Have you spoken with Alva yet?
Yeah, when she's not reading the archives like a giddy kid drinking her first ale.
Yes.
She took to that new focus quick, that's for sure. I gotta say, I'm a little jealous. But I can see why you two hit it off.
You look tired.
Ha! You never want to hold back, are you? I've just been making sure that I got everything down for this mission of yours. I wouldn't want to be the usual screw-up out there.
You'll do fine, Erend. I should get going.
As soon as you want us heading out to those cauldrons.
I'll give you the heads up.
Clearly, he doesn't really want to do anything with anybody, really.
From the look on your face,
Jesus,
I'd say the
focus.
mission was a success.
I got Omega clearance. Is everyone ready to head out to Cauldron Gemini?
As soon as you give the word.
Did Alva make it here all right?
Our new Quen friend. The moment she laid eyes on the archives, she jumped on them like a long leg.
Sounds about right. Once Gaia is back up and running, I expect you to put all your training to good use.
The seeds have been planted. All they need
What seed?
is a
Your
chance
seed?
to bloom. What? I thought that was pretty good. Zoe liked it.
I'm glad you and Zoe
I'm sure
found each
she
other.
did.
Don't forget, you're to blame for that.
Now that I have Omega clearance, we can grab Hephaestus and finally have the advantage over the Zeniths.
Can't wait to see their faces as they stare down a bunch of charging Thunderjaws.
Better them than us, for once. I should go get this to Gaia.
Of course. Let us know when we're needed.
Yeah, a side quest for her too. I didn't finish yet. But I ain't gonna
Welcome
worry
back.
about it.
Good to be back. Have you met our new Quen guest yet?
I could barely keep up as she gave herself a tour of the base. Varl gave her a new focus. Though when he told her she was free to access all the data we had here, she turned so pale I thought she'd faint on the spot. We showed her to the archive room so she could see for herself. She hasn't left the place since.
Sounds like Alva. Anything interesting happen while I was away?
Aaron told us how you tracked down the Oseram supplying Regala with machines. In fact, he's quite adamant about relating the tale at least twice a day. But I can tell it meant a lot that you asked for his help.
I wouldn't have been able to track them down if it wasn't for him. How are things with everyone?
Slightly quieter. Aaron's been busy scouring data on his newest obsession. Apparently the old ones wrestled machines as some kind of performance. Called it metal versus meat. A must-see battle between steel and flesh, as Aaron likes to put it. You'd think we have enough of that going around as it is.
Read anything interesting lately?
I found out the old ones use leaf infusions like the Utaru do. Tea, they call it. Apparently it helped soothe them. That and some sort of scented wax they used to cleanse their aura. Plus something called bubble baths. I think I'll stick to singing to calm the nerves.
I'm up for a bubble bath.
I assume you've been looking into Demeter now that Gaia's merged with it?
Yes. It's been humbling. To know that the seeds I carry in this pouch came in turn from the seeds saved for Demeter in the old world. It gives me hope that the cycle of life will prevail now, just as it did before.
Sure, you're carrying Varl's seed too.
I need to get
seeds
going.
going on in this place.
Right. You've retrieved the Omega clearance. That means we'll be going after Hephaestus soon. I'll make sure my gear's ready.
Oh, this should be a long, exaggerated conversation here.
Aloy!
Repeating itself.
Right to work, I see.
There's just so much. I mean, we knew of artificial beings that served the ancestors, but Gaia? Oh, she's amazing! And you, a true reincarnation of an ancestor. Genetically speaking, of course, not like the, late CO. And there's more ancestors out there. Returned from beyond the stars. Of course, they're trying to kill us, which is not great. And Eric Visser is with them, which is disturbing. And then there's Hephaestus, and...
Okay. How about we take it one step at a time?
You're right. I also owe you an explanation for everything that happened at Landfall.
Oh Christ, here we go. Dialogue wheel.
I imagine you don't know anyone here that well yet, but they're a good group.
It's funny because one of your friends is, well, another you. Not that you are the same person at all. I mean, you are, as in, you're both genetically Elizabeth Sobek, but even so, you're different.
Yeah, we are. I hope everyone's been treating you okay.
Oh, yeah, of course. They've all been extremely welcoming. And they share the knowledge they learn on their focuses with each other freely. It's refreshing. Back home, diviners can only share data with the permission from the overseers.
Sounds restrictive and stifling.
Yeah, you are not wrong.
I see you've been using your new focus.
It's been fascinating. So much better than the version the Quen have. What would have taken me years to sort through, like the database you helped me recover, with this, I've been able to establish search parameters to speed up the process. This could revolutionize how diviners analyze the legacy. That is, whatever part of it the overseers would actually let us study.
You wanted data, you'll find lots of it here.
A diviner has never had this sort of unsupervised access to archives such as this. And knowing you, I suspect there is much that would normally be forbidden held within them. But I was sent here to help you. I would be remiss to ignore any truth laid before me. Maybe it'll help the Quen find their way back to the path of truth.
You mentioned Eric Visser? How do you know about him?
The Zenith who tried to kill you? He is known to the Quen as the Protector. Combing through data related to his work led us to breakthroughs related to weapons and military tactics. Knowledge our rulers used to conquer and expand, to become the empire we are today. That's why he's one of our most revered ancestors. But based on your encounter with him, it appears he's even more ruthless than we ever imagined. Yet another distorted interpretation in the legacy.
Well, at least you're piecing together the truth.
If only the overseers back home would do the same.
Beta mentioned other Zeniths. Tilda, Verbena, and Gerard.
I'm afraid I don't know anything about them. Whatever legacy they left behind, the Diviners haven't recovered.
Back at the greenhouse, you spoke of knowledge forbidden to your people.
Diviners are meant to seek out the truth in the legacy, and many Imperials sponsor them in the hopes they'll find something the Empire can put to use, thus gaining favor with the Emperor. But the Board of Overseers claims certain truths are detrimental to the stability of the Empire, like discovering one of our revered ancestors ended the world. That is why Diviners are only allowed to access segments of the legacy. Only Overseers can view it all. It ensures that any heretical data can be contained and retrieved before it can spread.
What happens to Diviners who break the rules?
I never had the courage to ask.
You said you owed me an explanation for what happened in Thebes. I'm listening.
Right. I'll start at the beginning with the CO. He was an Imperial, the Emperor's nephew, in fact. As such, he sponsored many Diviners to search the legacy for anything that might help the tribe, and himself. He took a special interest in anything related to Ted Faro, whom we consider the greatest of the ancestors.
Ted Faro, revered ancestor. That's tough to take.
I know better now, of course. Anyway, the Diviners discovered that Faro spent a great deal of time in San Francisco. In fact, many of the most important ancestors did. So the Emperor's nephew convinced him that an expedition across the ocean might solve our most pressing problems. If only we could find the right data in this fabled city. Perhaps we could roll back the floods and storms that threatened our people. The Emperor declared that all the tribe's resources be poured into this endeavor. Dozens of ships were built, scouting missions were dispatched, and the Emperor's nephew was named CO, one who wields the legacy for the good of the Empire, the living embodiment of Ted Faro, the Renewer. It may seem strange now, but for a time, he carried all of our hopes. We really believed he would save us. We had no idea just how perilous the journey would be.
You said the expedition across the sea was more dangerous than you thought it would be. What happened?
We lost most of our ships to hurricanes, and scores of soldiers perished to hunger and disease.
She never
And that was
states
before we
where
even
they
hit the
came
coast.
from, though.
Once we
It
landed,
constantly says
machines
overseas.
ripped our patrols apart, and we struggled to replenish our rations. There were bright spots, to be sure. We found Thebes and the greenhouse, but nothing improved the CO's mood as his dreams of saving the tribe were slowly dashed. He became more and more obsessed with Thebes and what lay behind its door, and more convinced that the title of CO was no mere honorific. You heard him, spouting nonsense about Pharaoh's essence and some kind of becoming. We knew these weren't the words of a sane man, but he was quick to put any who spoke out in front of a firing squad.
What a great guy.
The Quen are wrong about many things when it comes to the legacy. I can see that now. But what the CO became was a complete perversion of what principled diviners stand for. The pursuit of truth. I'm sorry you had to endure his madness. I'm just glad it's over. For everyone.
So, Bohai, your overseer. Will he run things better than CO?
He won't execute people on a whim, if that's what you mean. but he's hardly a paragon of integrity. I can't tell you how many times he took credit for data in the legacy that I uncovered. The best thing I can say about him is that he can be trusted to always do what's best for him.
Yep, sounds about right. The ancestors, is that what your people call the old ones?
Yes and no. The ancestors are the greatest of the old ones. Those whose legacy taught us agriculture, medicine, warfare, leadership, and patronage of the science and arts.
The CEO called Elizabeth Sobek an assistant. What's that about?
Right. Well, any old one who has made minor contributions or worked extensively under one of the ancestors is called an assistant. That's how we thought of Sobek, until we met you. Our limited access to data past the late 2040s has obviously misinformed our view of the past.
You mentioned the reason you came here was to help your family. Your sister...
Her name is Alika. Our parents are commoners, peasants, really. When I passed the divination exams, they were so proud. It brought honor to our family and increased rations. Only Alika begged me not to leave for the research academy.
Why? What happens there?
Alika knew that once you enter, you're not allowed to leave or see anyone, not even your family. Unless you can get special permission and an escort by an overseer.
That sounds harsh.
Like the focuses we keep, diviners are few in number, and the Empire is, well, fearful that outsiders will try to steal our knowledge. Last time I was allowed to see my family was just before our voyage here. Because of my position, I was able to get them refuge from the floods within the capital. But if our crops don't recover soon, they'll starve to death along with everyone else.
I promise I'll do my best to make sure it doesn't come to that.
That's it for that.
I need to get going, but if you need anything...
All I need is to help you succeed in your mission. The plan Gaia told me about, to capture Hephaestus, it will help set things right.
I hope so.
Then I will do whatever I can. I promise.
Okay. Who's that other dude? Let's see if I can unlock anything. I doubt it. Oh, I can. Still can't do that though. Still need a Deathwing thing. That's right, I still got cauldrons to do yet too. Shit. Forgot there's still like 2 cauldrons that I didn't do.
We just need to find the right strategy. But forget it. The man is unbeatable at machine strike.
His people invented the game.
Anything going on in our room? Nope.
Try to be realistic. We're terrible.
How's that other guy at?
Aloy, well met. We've been briefed on our mission, and are ready whenever you wish to head to Cauldron Gemini.
Have you spoken with Alva?
The Quen is peculiar. Nothing like a Tenakth. Her mind is sharp, that much is certain. But it's hard to imagine her surviving in the wilds.
Trust me, she's tougher than she looks.
I will take your word for it.
Did Aaron tell you we found the people who gave Regala's rebels the power to override machines?
He told me of the battle. I suggested he etch this victory on his fighting arm with one of our inkers.
Is he going to do it?
He didn't say no.
How are your studies going?
I wanted to learn more about the world of the Old Ones.
And?
I looked up this pharaoh Gaia said you went looking for, and learned about the plague of machines he unleashed. To think that the ancient world was wiped out by... a mistake. A single miscalculation There is no glory or honor in such a fate. Only hubris and pointless death.
That about sums it up. I have to go now.
Then do not let me keep you.
Alright, I gotta find out what quest it is in the guy's arm. Quest is what it's called, but or at least that's what he calls it. Ultimate Catallo. Don't. What? So which one's for him? Someone to talk to him. I don't know.
My blade is ready.
What was the person?
Remind me what we need to do to get you that new arm of yours?
Gaia said we can find what we need at the Zenith lab where you found Beta.
Got it. I need to go.
Of course.
Alright, so Zenith Lab. That was... Oh, I can't look at it here. Of course I can't. Alright, something with Zenith Lab. Yeah, I have no idea. See, they need something here that just says set aside earns like companion quests and have them separated. Would be helpful. Yeah, alright, so I guess I won't know until I get out of here. Since I don't see it on the map anywhere. I can't look at the map in here. It's kind of stupid. Where's the stairs going up?
Welcome back.
There. Let's see what we got.
Isle of Spires.
Good choice.
I mean, this doesn't do anything. It's just dumb. Really. It's a swamp.
Aloy, I know your experience in Thebes was unsettling, but we have a new problem.
Did something go wrong with Beta and the rig? Will we be able to transport you to Gemini?
The rig is complete. The problem is Hephaestus itself. It has accelerated its proliferation throughout the Cauldron network, increasing its power.
But with your sub-functions restored, we can still succeed, right?
Correct. But the net effect is that absorbing Hephaestus will take longer than previously calculated.
How long?
Even with Omega clearance, my current estimate is that the merge will take 35 hours.
And each hour increases the risk of detection by the Zeniths. Two cores. Two overrides. What if the merge were carried out by two clones of Elizabeth Sobek, both armed with Omega clearance? How long then? Half the time?
Hephaestus would be unprepared for the simultaneous labor of two operators, in addition to obvious synergetic efficiencies. Calculating. It would reduce the merge time to approximately 4.5 hours.
Okay.
Huge difference.
It looks like we're gonna need Beta at Gemini. Do you think you can convince her?
I don't know, but I'll try.
What about our diversion? Are the pulse generators ready?
Only a final test remains. I am confident that if fired in proximity to other cauldrons, the pulses will mask our activities at Gemini from the Zeniths.
Good. As long as Aaron can operate one without shooting himself in the face.
Aloy, you better get down here. Beta's in bad shape.
Okay.
Aloy, I believe Varl is still waiting for you, outside Beta's room.
I know.
Yeah,
I just wanted to talk about something else first.
As you wish.
She can wait.
How's Alva settling in?
As soon as she arrived, Alva was eager to study the data in the archive. A particular file soon caught her attention. Information about a machine assistant devoted to keeping living spaces neat and orderly. I informed her that once I am empowered with the abilities of Hephaestus, I may be able to design such a machine.
I'm sure she'll like that. So our plan to capture Hephaestus. Let's go over it again.
As you wish. Thanks to Beta's test, we now know that Hephaestus will not respond to your Alpha clearance.
Which is why I got Ted Farrow's Omega clearance.
Correct. While you were gone, Beta constructed the transport rig and pulse generators. When we get to Gemini, I will need to be installed on one of the facility's cores. The second core is for Hephaestus. Using Omega clearance will allow you to trap it.
And then you'll be able to absorb it.
Not quite. You will need to manually remove Hephaestus's malicious code before the merge.
How long will that take?
Because the work will be split between you and Beta, it will take approximately 4.5 hours.
And during that time, the others will create a distraction for us using the pulse generators, right?
Correct. They will each take position at a cauldron door and fire off their device. The energy surge should mask our activities until the merge is complete.
And then we'll have everything we need to defeat the Zeniths.
I'm sure everything will
Sounds
go
like
fine.
a plan. So I, found Thebes. What do you think Ted would have done if his life extension treatments had worked?
It seems he convinced himself it was his duty to guide future humans. Given the tribal nature of new humans, and his ability to use Omega clearance on the terraforming system, I imagine he would have convinced one or more tribes to worship him as their patriarchal deity.
Okay. Yep, glad that didn't happen. Aside from Gaia Prime and Thebes, there was one other underground facility that was sealed before the Pharaoh Plague reached it. Elysium. The place where Zero Dawn staff and their families went to live out their lives. Do you know what happened to it?
Elysium was designed to provide life support for 100 years. My data indicates the facility went offline well before then.
Did the Pharaoh Plague find them?
Unknown. My connection to the facility was abruptly severed.
The missing subordinate functions. What can you tell me about them?
Artemis rewilded the Earth with a variety of animal species. Eleuthia was responsible for gestating, nurturing, and acculturating a new generation of human
I don't
beings.
understand why this one's always
Apollo was tasked with
selectable.
preserving, organizing, and disseminating vast archives of human knowledge and cultural achievements. Unfortunately, all archived Apollo data was purged on the 2nd of February, 2066, by order of Ted Farrow.
Ted. Guess he got what he deserved, in the end.
Yes. An igneous conclusion to his pathological narcissism, impulsive tendencies, and instability.
Yeah, but
All
she
three
said,
of the missing functions have already served their purpose, or were prevented from doing so. Do you still need them?
Restoring their remaining elements would increase my heuristic processing density, empowering my overall function. Unfortunately, as we now know they are in the possession of Far Zenith, attaining them in the short term is very likely impossible.
I guess our best shot at recovering them is by taking over the Zenith base. But we'll need Hephaestus and a bunch of combat machines to do that.
Correct.
I'll be off.
Farewell, for now.
let's go downstairs. Out running into the wall.
Whoever replaced parchment for this deserves a good hammering.
Aloy.
What?
I tried, but it's impossible. I don't think anything will convince her to go.
We don't have a choice.
Good luck.
Beta, you have to come with us. It's the only way. It's one mission. The most important one. We need you. Tell me why you won't go. What if they take me back? Alone, in a cell again. Their slave. Forever. Varl and I will be at Gemini too. I'll protect you. As soon as we get Hephaestus, we'll come straight back here. The Zeniths aren't going to find us. You don't have to be afraid. No! You can't protect me. Nothing can protect me from them. I told you from the beginning, we'll never beat them. It's hopeless.
Dump this Debbie Downer.
Leave me alone! You don't understand!
Kick her out of the base.
You're right. I don't understand. We have the same genes, the same mind, the same heart. So why can't you find the strength to do what has to be done? Like Elizabeth would. Don't you think I've thought about that? I don't know what piece of Elizabeth I'm missing. I don't know what you have that I don't. I look through all the data from your focus. You were raised as an outcast, shunned, and isolated just like me, so what's the difference? What's my defect?
Worthless.
Beta. You don't have a defect. Beta. Look, it's not a piece of Elizabeth. The difference is, I had him. Frost. He raised you, trained you, but he was never warm or loving. The day he died, the day he gave you that charm, he was going to abandon you. He wanted me to embrace the tribe. But then he gave his life for mine. He loved me in his own way. And that was enough. What did it feel like? It was like having a strength that was always there. It's still there. Even now I hear him in my head when things get bad. When it looks impossible, look deeper. And then fight like you can win. You don't have to go on the mission. We'll find another way. I'll go. You said you'd try to protect me. I believe you. But you have to promise me one thing. Yes, of course. If it goes bad, if the Zeniths find us, I don't want to be their slave again. Do you understand? Okay. Promise?
Don't worry, I'll put an arrow in your head.
I could use as much time as you can give me to study up on the merge, to make it as efficient as possible.
Don't think twice about it.
I'll be ready when you are. I swear.
Mary.
Aloy, whenever you're ready, come speak to me and I'll ask the others to make final preparations for the mission.
So, we're fighting immortals from the
I'm
stars
gonna
now?
talk to these guys again.
Looks like it.
Come on.
What's next? Wizards from the moon?
Here we go.
Hey, I thought I'd check in before leaving for Gemini.
Are you sure we shouldn't be checking up on you? Whatever went on between you and Beta sounded intense. Not that I'm judging. Forge knows all the screws flew loose every time Mercer and I fought.
I think we'll be fine from now on.
I'm glad to hear it.
Anybody take you up on that ale you brought yet?
Zoe can't stand the smell of it. I tried Alva, but I don't think she knows what taking a break means. And I'm not putting Varl anywhere near that stuff after that victory party in Meridian.
What about Catalo?
Ah, now there's a man that can hold his liquor. Pretty sure we downed half a keg. We had a good chat, I think.
After we get Hephaestus, we'll be taking the fight to the Zeniths. So, no more reading.
Ah, it wasn't that bad. Not really. Besides, going through all that data helped me realize something. You know, the soldiers, the ones that fought the Pharaoh machines so Gaia could be built, they were fighting a battle that couldn't be won. Not with all the weapons in the world. I think most of them realized that, whether anyone said it or not. They still did it, though. They bought time for all the eggheads working to save the future. Our future. As long as I can do that for you, I'll consider myself a success.
Thank you, Erend. I'm glad you're with me.
Yeah, okay, enough. I'm gonna get emotional.
I should go.
Same here. I got a date with a cauldron to prepare for.
Aloy, everything okay with you and Beta? It sounded like you guys had a, lively conversation.
We just had a lot to talk about.
Does this mean she's coming with us to Gemini?
It does. I hope you're ready to rein in the most stubborn AI of all time.
That's what all this was for, wasn't it?
Hephaestus won't go down quietly.
Hephaestus is just a program that's lost its way. We are fighting for our survival. I can always call upon the goddess if you're nervous.
Funny.
Oh my lord.
How does everyone seem to you?
Anxious, but ready. I heard Katalo ask for Alva's help with his pulse generator. And I know he's been helping her with a few fighting techniques, just in case.
I hope they aren't needed.
Like I said, just in case.
Any last findings you want to share before leaving?
Not really. Though I've reached a decision.
Oh?
When we put Gaia together, I want to return to the Nora, spread what I've learned.
You think they'll listen to you?
In time, I believe so.
If anyone can make it happen, it's you, Varl. What will you and Zoe do if you go back to the Embrace?
I hope she'll come with me. At least for a while. And I'll go with her to Plainsong too. She'll probably want to talk to her people about all this as well. We'll figure it out.
I know you will. I hope firing off those pulse generators will be enough to distract the Zeniths.
It'll work. It has to.
Always optimistic, huh?
Nah, just stubborn. It's a good quality to have when dealing with you.
Yeah, right. You were right, you know, about keeping Rost's memories buried. I guess part of me thought he was holding me back, because he wanted me to be a Nora. But the truth is, he gave me a lot. And I took him for granted.
He was a good man. He raised you well.
I'm glad you're coming with me, Varl.
You sure there's no urge to run off alone in there somewhere?
No more running.
She ain't got a choice this time.
Hey, we'll be going after Hephaestus soon. You good with the plan?
I've already got the location of my assigned cauldron.
Good.
I heard you and Beta had a talk.
News travels fast.
It wasn't exactly a quiet conversation.
There were just things that needed to be said.
A healthy crop to those who clear the weeds between them, as the Utaru say.
What? What kind of saying is that?
You look like you have something on your mind.
We're going to war soon. And war is something I promised myself I'd left behind in the Red Raids. But the more of your data I go through, every voice I hear, every word I read from our ancient past, it makes me realize just how much life was given so that ours could flourish. Fighting for that gift, it's our responsibility. If we fail, it was all for naught.
Helps to know you're not alone.
For a moment there, you sounded like Varl.
I don't know what you're talking about. I should go.
As soon as you intend to leave for Gemini,
you'll hear about it.
Back and talk to Kano again. She's got a quest now? What the fuck? So many
Hope I'm
quests
not
in this
interrupting.
game.
Not at all. I was just studying the pulse generator schematics. The ones Gaia and Beta built. The craftsmanship is remarkable. Is everything all right? It sounded like there was an issue with Beta and the mission.
Not anymore. We just needed to talk some things through.
To understand one another is to embrace truth. Oh, and if you have a moment, there's something I could use your help with.
Oh, yeah. Because we have plenty of time.
Have you spoken with Zoe at all?
A little bit, but I did hear her singing with Varl not too long ago. I don't think they noticed. Zoe seemed so free when she did it. Like every emotion she had was taking flight in song, and she looked happier because of it. I felt so dull and nervous in comparison.
You should ask Zoe to teach you sometime. About Utaru music.
Maybe.
I wouldn't.
If you need anything before heading out to the cauldrons.
You have nothing to worry about. Gaia's explained your plan in detail, as expected from such an efficient AI. I've even received some very, succinct combat advice from Kotalo. You know, in case the Zeniths show up.
What kind of advice?
He, told me to run.
For now. We'll even the odds soon enough. Any more data catch your eye?
All of it? I have so much to study up on. Years, actually. I'm particularly interested in the Odyssey. We knew the ancestors had made it to the moon. In fact, we theorized some of them had settled on it. But Sirius is way farther than that. And we thought journeying across the ocean would be the feat of a lifetime. The sheer calculations needed for space travel, it's overwhelming to think about.
Even so, the Quen are way ahead of other tribes when it comes to understanding this stuff. Where I grew up, everyone thought that stars were sparks that rose from a fire lit by the goddess to guide us through the night. Must be strange to think that some of the ancestors your tribe reveres are still alive. And here on Earth, right now.
Yeah, it is. Part of me's curious to know who else besides Eric Visser might be among them. Maybe Nikita Arand? We call her the Spark. The legacy tells us she brought unlimited energy to the old ones. Or Sung Jiao, whom we call the Healer. It is said she found new ways to extend the ancestors' lifespans. But my curiosity fades when I think of how different our view of Visser was compared to the reality that you experienced. Perhaps it is better not to know.
You mentioned there was something you needed help with?
Yes. So, as I was sifting through data from the greenhouse, I found references to an old world system back in the Great Delta. It's called Leviathan. My people discovered it decades ago. A sprawling network of river gates and a labyrinth of underground tunnels. The legacy revealed that the old ones used it to control flooding. But we've never gotten it to work. The whole thing is shut down. But the data from the greenhouse mentions the research facility where Leviathan was created. It's in San Francisco.
Another Pharaoh facility?
No. Leviathan was a project by Eileen Sasaki, another ancestor. So the legacy tells us, anyway. If we can acquire that data, we might be able to fix the system back in the Great Delta. Every year, my sister gets terrified when the long rains begin. With Leviathan, maybe she won't have to be.
Okay. So, where in San Francisco is this facility?
That's the thing. The data doesn't say where, exactly. But one of our diviners has been exploring the ruins. He might know. Would you come with me? I have a feeling that wherever this facility is, well, you're much better at fighting machines than I am.
Of course. I'll let you know when I'm in landfall.
Thank you, Aloy.
Yeah, we won't be doing it.
I should go. Make sure you talk to Gaia if you have any questions about the pulse generators.
May your path lead to truth.
And, like I said, I'll let you know when I'm in landfall. We'll find the data you're after.
I appreciate it.
There you got the Rasa. can't believe. By the time I get out of this base, it's gonna be over an hour of dialogue.
I'm studying
It's crazy.
the legacy. How is ale going to help?
Come on, dude. Alright, probably
Is it
speak
me,
to
or did the old ones just look
Catalo as well.
Funny how.
Where's he at? I never know where
they're
his room
close.
is.
They're weird. They're so tight.
For once, I'd have to agree. I'd rip those things to shreds in a fight.
Guess they didn't move around as much.
Yeah, he wants to talk to. Big surprise.
Aloy, are you well?
Had a bit of an issue with Beta. It's better now, though.
Ah, I'm not surprised.
Really? Why not?
I once knew a warrior who discovered he had a brother late in life. It was deeply uncomfortable for him.
Did he ever get over it?
In time. But not before the two siblings nearly killed each other in a single combat challenge.
Ah. Well, at least I avoided that.
For now, anyway.
You nervous about the mission ahead?
If I live, it will be in victory. If I die, it will be in battle. What matters most is that you achieve your objective.
I'll do my best. Think you're ready to put all your training to the test?
I am Tenakth. I am always ready.
Alright, there,
I should go
one-armed
get
bandit.
ready.
I await your orders.
Well, if you lend me a hand, that means you only got one left. You don't have any left, actually. Alright, let's see if I can go back down and talk to... I doubt it. Beta.
I'm over here.
No, she doesn't have any. Alright. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. Alright, talk to Guy again. I hope it doesn't immediately send us out on the quest, though. So I want to get that. I want to get Catalo's arm.
Hello again, Aloy. Hello, Aloy.
You just said that.
So, I guess you heard all that below? With Beta?
Yes. I am continuously impressed by the complexity of human relationships. Despite the unpleasant circumstances that led to your quarrel, I am pleased to see you have both found an agreeable resolution.
Well, two heads are better than one, right?
Yes, I believe so. Are you ready to depart for Cauldron Gemini? Or we can continue our conversation, if you like.
Oh, God, dude.
So, about Beta. I never really saw the difference between us until now. She's been through so much. Completely alone.
You have both endured many hardships. Different in almost every respect, yet equally remarkable. I like to think of you as two miracles, born of Elizabeth Sobek.
3, then. Let's not forget about you, Gaia. When I set out to find a way to bring you back, I never thought we'd be here, like this. Among friends.
They have all come a long way with their improvised educations. Varl has suggested that one day we might extend this model to more tribal inhabitants, once the biosphere has been stabilized.
Yeah, that's not such a bad idea. As long as you're the one running the lessons.
Yeah. Alright.
So what will happen to this place while we're at Gemini?
All systems within this facility will continue to operate. As Minerva will no longer be masking this location, The facility will be exposed to detection. Though without my presence, it is unlikely to attract attention.
Let's hope so.
But it's open for attention now.
Gaia? What was Elizabeth like?
Her presence is interwoven with my memories. The moment I came online, she was there. We exchanged greetings, names, then set to our task. It was the first of many conversations. I enjoyed being in her company, listening to her stories. She was my creator, my guide.
Your friend.
Yes. When I reviewed the data on your focus, I was saddened to learn of her fate. Though I am glad she made it home. I deeply wish she did not have to be alone.
She was okay with that. She gave all of herself. Did all that she could. Thanks, Gaia.
Sworn we did that one already, but alright, well, not
I
ready
should
yet.
be going.
Goodbye, Aloy.
Alright, I'm gonna go try and do the Kotalo thing real quick. And then we'll go to Gemini. I need to exit the facility though so I can see the map.
Wait. Where did that file go?
How do we get out of here? Alright. Okay. So this was the research lab, so this is the quest. What's it called here? What was lost? Oh, jeez. It's level 30. Okay. Alright. I'll leave this open for a second because I gotta run and hit the head. Oh, we don't even have a... do I have a waypoint up here? Yeah, I do. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go hit the head, and then when I get back, we'll be starting this. We're back in a couple minutes. Back.
This is where the Zenith Lab is. Kotalo thinks he can find what he needs to build himself a new arm in there. I should try contacting him. Let him know I'm here. Hey, Kotalo? I'm at the Zenith Lab. Ready to come over?
I'm on my way.
Hopefully this doesn't take long.
Aloy, I appreciate you meeting me here.
I'm happy to help. Did Gaia mention where exactly in the Zenith Lab we'd find what you need?
She mentioned the chamber where you found Beta, and the database that lies within. She said it'll help us find the knowledge and components I require to build a new arm.
At least we know where to look. We will have to be quick about it, in case the Zeniths are watching.
Understood.
Watch, you'll die or something.
The lab's up this way.
How's he gonna climb? Come on, this is no way.
You okay?
I got this.
I'm gonna lend you a hand. Get the fuck out of here. Sorry, you can't climb with one arm, dude. No way.
Machines. We're scrapping the specters for parts.
Should we dispose of them?
Well, we can sneak past them.
Your choice.
Of course we're gonna take him out. You fucking ask me that shit.
Battle it is.
For the fallen! Don't get in the way of our mission.
What? Oh yeah, do I have any potions at all?
Keep me in the fight.
Crass some potions.
I'm not dead yet. Is it down? You've underestimated me.
No idea even see where that came from.
Watch it! The wounded beast only fights harder! Ah!
Entrance to the lab is by that tunnel. Come on.
Yeah, I gotta get some medicine herbs. You want to pick that up, please? I mean, she can't pick that up. Picture game. It's a bug. One that's gonna prevent my health.
I'll gather these while I can.
let's grab some potions here.
I'm catching snowflakes on my lashes.
Not enough room in my pouch. What are you talking about? What are these other fucking potions that I have? Stamina potions? Let's fucking get rid of these. Need that shit. We need stamina. I didn't want you to drink it. Alright, there we go. Let's go.
The anime did this?
Hard to believe, but yeah.
Hello? Oh, this way. I knew that.
Enemies up ahead.
Of course. And then over here I'm gonna shoot the railing. Out of my way, Katala.
A hunter-killer machine. More deadly than the
We fight well,
Peekaboo.
Commander.
Piece of gig.
We better get a move on. The room we found Beta in is up ahead.
Lead the way.
It's already got that.
Is that it down there?
Yep, we better make our way down there. Steady.
So much shit on the bar. Alright.
We're here. Now we just need to find a way to access the database Gaia was talking about.
You see some...
Varl mentioned you found Beta in one of those pods. I would hate to be locked up inside such a thing. There's barely room to breathe.
Code.
I think I found what we're looking for.
Let's hope it holds the answers we seek.
I'll download the database to your focus, so you can search through it later.
What about the components?
They should be somewhere on the Spectres!
Let's teach them respect! Now you fall!
That ought to help. The Zeniths might send reinforcements. We need to finish up and get out of here. The components should be somewhere on the second floor.
I'm right behind you.
They were easy. Only 16 levels over the content. Why is it sending me back?
Attack suspicious.
Why am I going back where I already was?
We need to search the entire floor.
Oh.
I'll keep a lookout. Don't want any more surprises.
Have I been farming off stream?
Good idea.
I haven't played at all off stream. Everything's been on stream.
A vent. Might be a way out of this room.
Huh? What's the problem? We didn't even go in the door yet. Stop running into the doors. Okay. Vent. I didn't see one.
Please tell me the components are in there.
Yeah. Where's the vent at? To get in there. Solid. Oh, I thought. About to say she saw a vent, but doesn't point out where it is.
The components have to be here somewhere.
stash I gotta pry open. Could be armor or a weapon. Maybe. No. Quest
Gotcha.
item.
I should go back and give these to Kotalo.
It's only a quest item.
Stop looking already.
You found the components?
See for yourself.
You have my thanks, Aloy.
Something wrong?
I was just thinking about what it will be like after I build the arm. Will I feel different? Whole again? Idle thoughts. They can wait until we're back at base.
You go on ahead. I might want to take one more look around, in case there's anything useful.
Very well. I look forward to putting what we found to good use. Walk with the 10.
Okay, how do we get out of here?
Can't let the cold distract me.
Alrighty, well, that's it for that. The quest is done. There is a black box over here. Why don't I go get that? Why not? Let's go get the stupid black box. Since I'm here, alright, I don't know, let's just go this way. Let's climb the mountain.
There's another locator signal for a recording here.
You think? That's kind of why we were coming up this way.
Bet a dyer would be interested in this.
Restart engine 4! It's not responding, No, maintenance must have reactivated the auto systems. What? Disengage them, now! Hit the emergency purge! It won't shut down! The swarm's hacked us! Terrain, pull up. Ah!
machines took control of that plane
They're
and
off.
flew it into the ground.
Sucks for them, I guess. What do you get for not having parachutes?
That's full. I can get it from my stash later.
Pop
An
the old one
outlander
there.
all the way out here. Curious. You're Nora, aren't you? And yeah, not Nora. Not really.
Okay. So what's her business? Alright. That's that. Alright, so let's go back to base and talk to, Katala. At least that quest didn't take very long. Hopefully there was nothing else to it. Save it real fast. He doesn't have his arm.
You have something to say?
You wanted to talk about your arm?
Indeed. It's time to test it. And I want you to be there.
Okay. How are
okay.
we doing this?
Not how. Where? Will you meet me where we felled Regala's tremor tusk? Right where the river bends?
Sure, if you want, but I'm not sure I understand.
You'll see when we get there. I promise.
Then I'll let you know when I get close.
You have my thanks, Aloy.
Like I said, I'll call you when I'm close to Regala's old outpost near the bulwark.
May the 10 guide your way.
Better be fucking something up. Alright, let's get out of here. Where's the exit at? Exit, please. Exit. Okay, so we also go all the way here. Valid location. What are you talking about? Oh, I don't have the campfire. Well, that's a problem. Oh, okay, I do have this one now. Okay, where am I running? There. Watched the rundown last night. Trying to finish. Oh, the movie.
This is where Kotalo wanted us to test out his new arm. Hey, Kotalo. I'm by the Tremor Tusk site, where we agreed to meet. Want to test that new arm of yours?
I'll be there shortly.
It's gonna look like Jax. That'd be cool.
Thank you for waiting.
Where's the
Maybe
arm at?
now you can tell me what we're doing here?
Not just yet. Follow me, please.
I'll laugh if he sticks like a twig in his arm and calls it a day.
Someone's being awfully mysterious.
You took your sweet time telling me what you wanted to do to the bulwark. Consider this my revenge.
Fair enough.
Didn't you add that to the movie night?
This is it.
What am I
Was that
looking
a
at?
different one you added?
Oh, you'll see. Come.
So why did you just watch it now? Oh, talk to Katala.
All right, talk to me, Katalo.
I wish to test the arm on that. It has menaced the valley for some time. Killed more than a few of the Sky Clan. But no longer.
I'm honored to help.
This is gonna be. There's his arm. Alright. Missing a couple fingers, but.
After you.
Hey, why is he missing a finger?
Let's see how this thing likes the taste of metal.
Watch it! The wounded beast only fights harder! And again! This one's mine!
We're gentlemen.
No one's climbing that mountain. Not even me. Just to know if we're right. I would need to fly to find out what happened to Felica.
There! That weapon! Can you freeze it? Do you need ammunition?
Still in this fight.
What? Hey, that was very unexpected. Rip.
Let's see how this thing likes the taste of metal.
You clipped it! Good! Hit that weak spot! Stand and fight out there!
Wow, his slide takes off half health. Barely
No
even
one is
touch
climbing
me.
that mountain. Not even me. Just to know if we're right. I would need to fly to find out what happened to Felica.
Ah, that's a shitty shot. Jeez. Can you get up, Aloy?
Give up!
It's no good. Gotta keep up the fight and build my stamina.
I will not fall for you! We'll have to finish them! Ammo for you!
I don't need it, dude.
That's
Actually, yes, I do. Not your ammo, though, but... That cutscene freaked me out. I was like, what's going on? Guess he pulled out its heart.
Well, I think it's safe to say the new arm works fine.
Agreed.
Then why are you taking it off?
This is what I am now. What I overcame. Anything else feels... wrong. Like a
What?
disguise.
But you wasted
I'll use the new arm when I need
20
it,
minutes of my time.
but the rest of the time, I will simply be myself.
I wouldn't have it any other way.
You have my thanks for doing this with me. Here. Something to mark our victory.
Thank you. I'll see you later then.
The Ten be with you, Aloy.
Alrighty then. Let's grab some herbs while I'm here. Aren't any. Sorry, I'm gonna meet the dude.
Turning into an icicle out here.
Medicine. None around. Alright, let's just head back. Debating on what. A couple cauldrons in it. Alright, get back.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting all that damage from the leap attack. That was pretty crazy. Excuse me. Just going up there. I don't need to talk to him again.
Think we can talk?
You already know my answer.
I bet people are curious about that new arm of yours.
None more than our Quen ally, I assure you. She couldn't wait to take it apart and figure out how it works. I gave her the data I used to build the thing, hoping that would satisfy her curiosity instead.
Good luck with that. I need to get some things ready.
That's it.
May we ride to victory.
Alright, let's see. Oh, she got something here in her. 2 keepsakes to look at?
All this time I've been so focused on what Elizabeth
No
was
pun
like,
intended.
what she would do. I was wrong to hold Beta to that standard. I probably shouldn't even be doing it to myself. I'll try to do better.
Okay, spear. Spear?
So
There we go.
much of who I am is because of Rost. Even now, he's still teaching me. And he'd probably scold me for taking so long to learn the lesson.
Probably would. Virgo stem. What was that? I'm not getting stuck on on the scenery, please.
Ha!
All right. I'm gonna take another quick little break. I need something to munch on.
Welcome back.
All right, give me I don't know, like another 5 minutes. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go grab something to chew on. I'm just hungry. Be right back. I'm back. I'm just eating a quick peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Then we'll continue with a second. Well, Angel, how's that game play on the console anyway? Gotta feel a bit clunky. Does it not? The Pee-wee. Alright, here we go.
Hey, Gaia. I'm back.
So
Yeah, how's that feel on the
what is
console?
on your mind?
Go Gemini.
Okay, people. It's
Feels
time to head
alright,
out.
huh?
I'll get everyone together.
Not as good as PC though, obviously, right? So they're all going to different cauldrons. Set a distraction so Aloy can open a real thing. Yeah, PC whoever map I heard. Where all these
All right,
machines come from?
connections in place.
Where
Moving
they
up.
in their little pouches on their waist? Where the hell they pull that thing out of?
Beta, Aloy. I am fully installed on this core and ready to connect to the Cauldron network.
It's good to hear your voice. Errand, everyone. Fire your pulses and sound off.
I'm at my cauldron. This thingy, it's blinking. Did I do it right? In position at my cauldron. My pulse generator is blinking also.
That means they're working. I'm in position, and mine is too. Mine as well.
Okay. Radio silence until I give the all clear. Signing off. Gaia, let's cage the beast.
Oh yeah. This is gonna be easy, right?
Connecting to the Cauldron network now.
Elizabeth Sobek, Alpha Prime, activating Omega clearance.
I'm gonna have to kill like 50 machines probably.
Elizabeth Sobek, Alpha Prime. Activating Omega clearance.
Clearance confirmed. Initiating containment sequence.
Critical threat detected. Imperative escape containment. Applying countermeasures.
Lock it down!
Terminating external connections.
It's working! It's got nowhere to go!
Capture imminent.
Excuse me.
Contingency 13F.
Wait, what's that?
Malware detected. Attempting to compensate.
It's cracked.
Look!
Facility activated. Engaging autonomous defenses. Directive neutralize.
That means machines are on their way.
Big surprise.
Get ready!
Here they come!
Varl, stay here. Protect Beta.
Got it!
Be careful!
All right! Try that again!
Now's my chance!
Stay back! Take this ammo! Get back!
Aloy! Help!
Over here, you! Man against man! Aloy! Need a hand over here! Got him in my sight! Draw it away from Beta!
Whoa, why didn't I shoot at her? What the fuck?
Stay back!
Varl! Hold on!
Get back! Aloy! Can you help?
Christ, dude.
Over here, you! I'm all right, I think.
Didn't ask.
Aloy, need a hand over here. Use an acid attack.
Shut up.
Draw it away from Beta.
Why am I not getting any stamina? God damn it.
Stay back.
How'd the other one go?
Get back.
I'm out.
Over here, you! Aloy, need a hand over here.
Didn't hit me, but that's alright.
Draw it away from Beta.
Are you okay, Aloy?
God, two, you shut up, please.
We'll have to get through them. Stay back.
That's all of them for now. I better check on Beta and Varl.
Fuck them, looting.
Better fill up while I can.
needed to get... Well, I'll save the herbs here. I'm sure I'm gonna have to fight more stuff. Or... fall to oblivion somehow and die? What the fuck just happened? What the fuck was that? Okay. The only place in the whole map that's like that, and that just happened to be the area I jumped into. That's beyond awesome. That's pretty good. Well placed. Well placed, crevice. What are they doing? Where are they at anyway? Don't make me jump near that thing again. I want to die again. Okay.
I'll do my best to repair the core while you're gone.
Go get Hephaestus. Don't worry about us.
Wait, what? It literally said come talk to you guys before I supposedly died. Alright, now I'm confused. So where do I gotta go? I gotta go back the other way, obviously. So where am I going? Up there now? Okay. Sure. Apparently we missed a cutscene or something. 'Cause I don't know why I'm going up this way at this point.
Hephaestus. Force it out of wherever it's hiding. Make it retreat to the core.
Deactivate connection. No.
Oh my god! Just died again.
You don't, Hephaestus! I'll find another way over.
Well?
I would reach the other side.
Oh, I can just fly. That's easy enough.
Aloy, I'm patched into your focus feed. You should know there's a huge power draw coming from the next chamber. Thanks for the heads up. I'm almost there.
Okay, but now where do I go? Nothing to latch onto. What the fuck? How do you get up there?
Okay, now how to get up there.
I don't know. That's why oh, is that a pool area here? Alright, never mind. Ah, okay. Didn't look like it at first. Easy enough.
It's some kind of production chamber. Festus is up to something, all right? What kind of machine is it trying to build? I don't know, but I'm gonna shut it down. I bet those metal carriers will lead me to where it's getting materials from. I bet that's where Festus is hiding too.
Okay, I don't have to fight anything. Odd, but okay. I thought I was gonna have to fight whatever's in the middle there. Alright, guess we're going that way.
I gotta find where Festus is hiding. Looks like there are a couple of ways I could go.
Deploy autonomous defense system. Materials bay.
Well, that doesn't sound good. Aloy, I've managed to rewire most of the components in the core, but the energy processor's cracked. Without a way to fabricate another, there's no way I can fix it. Okay, let me think. What if you bypass the processor? Connect it to the power node. I think that could work. I think it could.
Sure, no idea what they're even talking about, but alright.
Carriers.
Man, it's throwing loot at you in this place.
Just a little longer. Okay. Now how to drive Festus out of here?
There should be a node you can override, near the central platform.
Thanks. Maybe I should deal with these machines first. Machines are making a beeline for another chamber. I better follow them.
Ow. Oh, gee, thanks, dude. How did that not do any damage to him?